You are welcome. You are welcome. So if you are joining us, this is Ruth Ohams. She's a YouTube entrepreneur. She has been a while on YouTube, not that much, but she's also a well-experienced YouTuber in this space. So she's also a friend of the community. Today, she had a bold claim that I have to verify before I bring her as a guest on this live stream. So, Ruth, you are welcome. You are welcome. You're welcome. So before we go deep into the matter, before you start showing us evidence and telling us how everything runs, I want you to just introduce yourself and tell us how you started.
Good evening. Okay, it's not evening yet, it's afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much, Mr. Jonathan, for having me here today. I'm super excited to be here. I love to share a lot, so I'm happy to be here. If you're seeing this very beautiful, yes, I'm a fan girl. If you're seeing me for the very first time, my name is Ruth Oham. I've been social media stroke YouTube entrepreneur now since 2012, since after my master's degree. Yeah, so I've been on social media, and I've not worked for anybody for the past years, more than 8 years. So all the monies that I've made month into month has been through social media. So YouTube is something I jumped into because sincerely I just needed a place to guide my people. Then I was into network marketing when I started my YouTube channel. And the only thing I was doing on YouTube then basically was just putting out my network marketing videos on YouTube. So product demonstration videos, how to operate back ends. So that was basically what I was doing on YouTube. That was around 2017. Sincerely, I didn't even know that I could monetize YouTube at the time. I was just basically putting out videos on the platform as at 2017. So 2018 came, 2019 came, I was still so much into network marketing. But after a while, the network I was with kind of crashed and I couldn't, make money from there anymore. So I started searching on YouTube. I started watching a lot of videos, what else is there? Although I had a few clients that I was working with one-on-one to teach them how to grow on Instagram and Facebook, which were my major core, where I usually run ads and, all those things to attract visitors to my business. So what I did was I was searching and I found 𝗪𝗪𝗥𝗏𝗧. I don't know how many of us know that very beautiful Nigerian, amazing, God bless her girl. So I found her in 2021, I think, and 2021 December. She had a stream and she was talking about the fact that she made $30,000 on YouTube in 2021. So she was just analyzing her revenue for 2021. Sincerely, when I heard that figure, my head, I know my head is big, but my head just got bigger that day. I was like, Jesus Christ, how are you doing? Like, what's happening here? What am I hearing? Did you say $30,000? She said that's what she makes, but she knows that people will not believe her, but she makes that. Some years she makes more than that. As in, she was really talking, and at that point I was so uncomfortable. I'm like, is it not the same YouTube that I've been posting my network marketing video? Somebody saying they are making money. How are they doing it? So that kind of got me really curious. So I stuck to her page and I started researching how to grow on YouTube, how to get subscribers. And funny enough, at the time I was watching her video, I had over 1,000 subscribers. I had even reached the threshold for monetization, but because I didn't know what it meant, because back then you have to say monetize me before YouTube will monetize you. Okay, so I didn't even click the monetize button and all the watch hour expired. So at the time I was listening to her, I had like 100 watch hour at the time. So I now knew that, okay, I had subscribers, but I didn't have watch hour. Okay, so where do I begin? So I started going to growth streams. I don't know how many of us know growth streams. I went for, 𝗪𝗲𝗥𝗞𝗦𝗛𝗀, I went to 𝗪𝗲𝗪𝗏. I went the whole everywhere. Everywhere they were doing, sub for sub, and everywhere they were doing connect me, I connect you, follow me or I quench. I was doing all those things. And the funny thing about the thing I was doing was that it didn't even make sense because I didn't even need subscribers. I already had over 1,000 subscribers at the time. But because my sense did not carry it that I didn't need that. I needed watch hours, so my focus should have been different. I was there for about 2 months. I did that. Follow me, I watch you. December, I did it in January. But the thing was not just growing the watch hour. I was still stuck at 200 or 300 watch hour, while doing all those things. So at a point, the very big mistake I made on this 𝗪𝗤𝗥𝗞𝗦𝗛𝗀 channel, okay, this is not 𝗪𝗤𝗥𝗞𝗦𝗛𝗀 channel, this is your channel. Okay, my own channel, my YouTube education channel. The worst mistake I made was to buy watch hour. I got so desperate that I needed to be monetized anyhow, anywho, I paid, I think it was 30,000 naira or 35,000 naira in 2022. I think it's 2022.
Wait, you mean you bought watch time hour?
Yes, I bought watch time hour so I can be monetized on 𝗪𝗤𝗥𝗞𝗦𝗛𝗀 channel. Yeah. So I bought the watch hour and I hit monetization. Okay, now after monetization, I'm going to let the $30,000 that I heard that 𝗪𝗲𝗥𝗏𝗏 was making. Let me start seeing it now. I wasn't seeing the money, so that kind of it shattered me. I was just angry with myself, like, okay, I've wasted this money. And I'm monetized. Why am I not getting any views? Why is nobody answering me? Why is nobody watching my videos? After 3 months of doing that, I couldn't hit $100 so that I can withdraw on YouTube. So that February, March, April wasted nothing. So that was when I started sharing my experience and creating videos about what I was going through on the channel. So remember the 𝗪𝗤𝗥𝗞𝗦𝗛𝗀 channel used to be about network marketing. At a point I was posting motherhood vlog. At a point I was showing my children there. In fact, then the channel used to be about everything. So when I understood the rubbish I've done there, I had to start telling people the bad thing that I was doing. So the channel now became a way for me to expose all the things I did. So I started teaching people the correct way I would have done it, and also trying to make them understand what they shouldn't do. Okay, so that's how I now started. I cleaned up the channel, deleted all the old videos I had on the channel, and and I started growing the channel gradually. But as the years went by, oh boy, the channel made every money. $6 a month, $5 a month. They were not watching. 100 views, 200 views, they were not watching. And because I believe so much in social media, all the money I've made since 2012 is from social media marketing. I know that this thing can work, but it's not working for me. You understand? So I was looking for, somebody to show me road, like tell me what I did do wrong. I understand analytics, I understand recommendation, I understand SEO. But if I did do they work for my channel, what could be wrong? So, and I decided that I was going to do interview series. That was last year, 2023. I was going to do an interview series where I will have, established YouTubers come on live and, talk about how they grew their YouTube channel. So that was how I started the interview series. Sometime around, I think it was October, before October is September, September. I started it in September. Is it August? I think August, September, October. And I was doing that interview series. Every week, I'll bring in new established Nigerian YouTubers. I had 𝗪𝗪𝗥𝗞𝗦𝗛𝗀 on. I had, what's her name? I had 𝗪𝗪𝗥𝗞𝗦𝗛𝗀's sister was there with me. I had a lot of 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗀𝗀 Mama was there with me. Even you were also there with me.
I hope I was a guest in one of your live streams.
Yeah, you were a guest in one of my live streams. Yeah. So a lot of YouTubers came, and 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗀𝗀 Sports too was there. So many people came. Even 𝗕𝗵𝗪𝗪𝗀𝗀 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗀𝗀, the very popular 𝗕𝗵𝗪𝗪𝗀𝗀 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗀𝗀𝗀 also came on the platform. It was super exciting. I was learning so much from them, sincerely. But the money where I want to see, I never see here, which will give me the money. Sure, you don't understand, because at the end of the day, I wanted money. What could give me the money? What they were telling me were kind of, I'm making money through collaboration. My YouTube AdSense wasn't giving me
The
so
same
much.
thing you already know.
I knew all these things already, but I wanted money from AdSense. You get it? So the money was not coming. So one day, I was just searching online, and I remember my very good friend Patyaba. Sincerely, the Holy Spirit revealed that girl to me. I'm telling you the gospel truth. I just reached out to her. I said, babe, I want me to come for my live stream, and I'm going to target that you're making 3 million naira monthly. On a serious note, at the point I was saying this to her, I did not know how much she was making on YouTube. On a very serious note. But Holy Spirit just say, go, talk to this person. It's like she has the answers to all your problems. So in October, when Nigeria was celebrating their independence, I had her on one of the live stream, and she burst my bubble. She showed me evidence. She showed me proof, like, babe, see what they do here. See what you have to do. And I after the 1 hour live stream, she spoke to me. Funny enough, that video I did with Patyaba is not even up to 500 views yet. But that's the video that changed my life.
Yes.
That's the video that changed it up.
Sorry that I'm cutting you in. Okay. I think I watch you guys. On. I joined. I chatted. I chatted in that live stream. What happened that day? I think it was a Sunday. I think it was a Sunday.
It was a Sunday evening. Yes.
It's Sunday evening. I was just browsing on my TV. So as I just entered YouTube on my TV, I just saw that you were live with someone. I just breathed in. So when you were talking, I now added my voice to what you guys were saying. So even when I listened to your conversation with her, I knew that something was about to happen, and even that prompted me to even comment on that.
Yes.
So now, before we go further, there's something I want to highlight. There's something you said. You talked about that when you were starting. Okay, in case of those of you that don't know, she has about, someone said that on this her channel, the Ruth 𝗪𝗪𝗥𝗏 channel, you have about 3,000. You have more than 3,000 subscribers on Ruth 𝗪𝗪𝗥𝗏𝗧 channel. So someone was talking. I think that person have about 4,000 subscribers. The person commented in the community that he has more subscribers than you. How come he has more subscribers and he also have more views? Because when I also checked the person's views, his views were in thousands. The person's view was in thousands. So he said he barely make up to $200. So how come you are claiming that you make up to, you make $1,000, not even $500. So let me make this clarification. Probably he didn't read what I wrote clearly. I didn't say one channel. I said channels. So like here, I think the last time we spoke, I know you have 3 channels. I don't know whether are they up to 10 by now?
I monetized one this morning. I have 4 now.
You monetized one this morning.
I monetized the 4th one today.
So guys, to show you that she's a full-time YouTube entrepreneur, and what we are saying today is with evidence. Like the poll I shared some weeks back, most of you said if you have $500 is okay for you to go YouTube full-time. But my guest here today, she's making double of that, and we're going to see the evidence. She have already shown me and showed it to me before, but I want us to also, she's going to show it to us and also tell us how this thing happened. You have already said how everything started. So now we want to enter into the main part when you met Patyaba. I think Patyaba have to drag her down to my channel too, so that she will explain herself. So Ruth, tell us, because again, you say you bought watch time hours.
Yes, I did.
In this, because I know of buying subscribers. I know of buying likes and buying views, all those kind of, but I never knew of watch time hours. So this is my first time of hearing that people do buy watch time hours. So,
Yes,
but at the end of the day, from what you said, the thing had negative impact on your channel. Because I
absolutely.
remember when you hosted me in your live, in one of your live stream, there's something you asked me that when YouTube recommends, shows what your viewers are watching. They are watching instead of the YouTube tutorials or YouTube education you talk about. They just be showing all those what they call it, gossip and whatever content.
Yes.
So I think you asked me that thing, but what I remember the answer I gave to you, I told you that probably is the way you started your channel that could affect.
Sure.
And I think you just confirmed it now that what I said that time was is truth. So
it's
now
true.
when you met,
it's true.
Yeah. So when you met Patyaba, so what was the next step? How do you started? How do everything started? We're going to talk. You're going to explain to us how you are coping, because having one YouTube channel is, it's a big deal. Then how much more having 4? And you said the 4th one you just monetized it this morning. So hint us.
Okay. All right. When I spoke to Patyaba, she told me that I have to look at YouTube differently. That the way I'm looking at YouTube, I'm trying to force YouTube to pay me. That I don't have audiences that love what I do. So that means I have to start looking at creating things that people would love to watch. So don't force them to love you. Force them to love what you're creating. You get? So I was trying to make it about me, and that was why I was getting it wrong. She taught me to make it about the audience. So the first thing I did was to start looking for what was already working and what people were already watching in line with the experience that I already have in things I can do. For some of us who don't know, I am married. Okay, I've been married now for 10 years. This year will make it 10 years. And I have 2
Congratulations.
kids. Thank you, sir. I have 2 kids. And, I could do I could advise younger people. I could do like a consulting mentorship kind of thing for younger people. So I started searching my homepage to see what conversations I could start having on a channel that is in line with motherhood and relationship and all those kind of things, financing, relationship and all those kind of things. And my intention was to look for the ones that were already getting attention. So I was scrolling on my homepage and I was looking for videos that were getting 30,000 views, 50,000 views, 100,000 views within the first 24 hours of upload. So this showed me that this type of topics already have traffic, because that's exactly what I needed. So I wanted something that was trending, number one, and I wanted something that had traffic. So all I needed to do was to plug in myself because I already have experience in that line. Okay. So what Patyaba taught me was, Ruth, forget this your Ruth Ohams channel. Let's monetize the channel in 30 days. You can do it. Right? So she was like my ginger, and every morning she'd be like, how is it going? What are you doing? Come on, create content. It was crazy. I cannot even lie to you. The first 30 days, that was I started that channel October 3rd, and I monetized it October 26th. I got the watch hour, and I got the 1,000 subscribers.
That's
I was accepted
in less than one month.
In 21 days exactly.
21 days.
21 days exactly. I think it was 5th of October to 26th of October. Okay, so that was the time frame I monetized that first YouTube channel, and that kind of opened my eye to a lot of things. I'm a analytics junkie. So as I was you know, as I was seeing what was happening in the back end, it was fascinating. It was blowing my mind. The way YouTube carried that channel and was just flying with it, looking for audiences for it, was just mind blowing, right? So for me, the trick was look for something that is trending that already had traffic. And of course, you have to be experienced in it to be able to put your spin in it and just key in. You're just adding yourself into it. It's already working. You're not reinventing the wheel. There's nothing I will tell you that I'm doing on all those channels now that are new. I don't have to recreate anything. I just say, you know, or share my own idea in line with what's already working, right? And that was how I was able to monetize the first channel. And at the end of that first month, I think I made about $146 between 27th and 30th. Let me bring evidence.
Wait, you said at the end, at the first month of monetization, you earned
$146 between 27th and 30th.
Okay, so what this means that you monetize your channel in 21 days, and in the first month of monetization, you earned over $100.
Yeah, the first 5 days. I think it was 5 days.
Okay, just 5. Okay, in 5 days you made $100.
Yeah, in 5 days I made $100.
Wow. So guys, you can see. You can see. So she's going to give us evidence from her phone. She is going to show us her analytics. So now, from what Ruth is saying here is that the current channel that we know her, with, that is the Ruth 𝗪𝗲𝗥𝗶𝗏 channel, where she talk about YouTube entrepreneurship. She has struggled on that channel for a while, or all the life of that channel. That channel is how many years now?
It started in 2012. When I started my network marketing business, that's when I started that particular channel. But I like I said, I didn't know anything about growing on YouTube. It was just a channel that was just...
So you have been uploading on that channel for the past 12 years?
No, I started uploading on it when I joined in 2017. I started officially uploading on it in 2017.
Okay, that is roughly like 7 years ago. You've been on that channel for 7 years ago. So, and is there anything like new YouTubers, people that are new on YouTube? Can you just give us one or two while you are still getting your analytics up? Can you just share maybe one or two mistakes you made when you started your YouTube channel officially?
The first mistake I would say I made was not trying to learn how to grow on YouTube, was not researching how to grow on YouTube or what the platform means or what the platform stood for. I didn't think it was necessary at the time. So that was the very first mistake I made, not understanding what the platform could do or what the platform is meant for. That's definitely my number one error.
Okay. So no understanding, and you were so desperate to hit it on the channel.
Absolutely. I wanted to do it sharp. I wanted it to work. You know how you are hearing people like I said, I was listening to 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 and she was talking about the fact that she has made $30,000. I just wanted to see it work. You understand? And that was the desperation that led me to the whole craze, really. So this was the first month. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the reflection.
I have to go. Okay, let me see if. Oh boy.
Okay, no, just move away from the camera. Move away from the.
Okay. Yeah. Can you see the first month?
Yeah, take it up. There's a reflection. I think there's just raise it up. Raise it up. Okay. The reflection is much. Tilt it if you can tilt it.
I'm tilting in an inch. Okay, wait. Let me take it from studio because October is more than 6 months ago, so it won't show on studio. I was trying to get it on studio, but it won't show on studio. But let me see. What you can see here is from November. There's no October here. I don't know if you can see.
Okay. Yes, I think I can see 400, 700, 600. Okay, if you can see, bring it closer and then turn it forward. Yes, I think we can see it from here. Okay, it's off.
So this from one of the channels. I would have loved you to see from the very beginning, but you know, YouTube shows you 6 months.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
So what you're seeing here is from November to April.
Okay. No doubt about that. But okay, we have I am Africa. Africa is one of my top. A top member on this channel. So he says that I have followed Ruth for a very long time. This person says he knows you. He follows you. He has followed you for a very long time. And is it possible for Ruth to share the process of identifying the niche that has traffic without revealing her niche? Okay, this is a very good and this is a good and respectable question. He said, how can you know the niche? How can you search for a niche that is trending or that has huge, not trending, but that has huge traffic? Yeah.
Okay. All right. YouTube will always give you expo. That's the thing. They will always give you expo, and the expo they are giving you is on your homepage or on the suggested traffic. Like this channel, I told you guys that I just monetize now. Although I've already made the video explaining how I did it in 5 days, how I monetized the channel in just 5 days. In fact, it happened this week. I created that channel in I think it was 21st of April, and it got to 1,000 subscribers on the 25th of April. So that was yesterday. That was when it hit 1,000 subscribers. And how I was able to find the topic that I discussed on the channel, sincerely speaking, was from my homepage. I saw it on my homepage. So YouTube will always give you expo. When you're scrolling on your homepage, what are you looking at? What you should be looking at for are channels that have got the views and within a time frame. For example, if you see a video that is doing so well, bagging 100,000 views, 200,000 views, 500,000 views within the first 7 days or within the first 4 days, that is something that you should keep an eye on. That means that channel has a lot of interest, or that topic has a lot of interest, right? So what I did was, when I found a channel, a video, or a niche like that I could resonate with the topic, it was easy for me to jump in because it was already getting the traffic that I am looking for. So basically, let me see if I can show that channel. The first video I put out on the channel was 5 days ago, and the first video got me 2,000 views. This was a topic I had not posted anything about before, never, ever, ever. After that first video picked up, I put another one the next day. I was putting out video 2 times a day for the channel. And it just picked up. You can see from here that, let me see if I can show this. Real time, you can see the kind of views this thing is getting.
This is 48 hours.
This is 48 hours report for the new channel.
For the new channel, you have already gotten 85,000 views. Yes, we can see the
85,000
analytics.
views.
We can see the analytics very well.
Yeah.
Maybe you show
Yeah.
the earnings later so that we can see
So
it clear.
you can see from here, a video got 50,000 views. That particular video alone got me over 1,000 watch hours. Over 1,000 watch hours. Now,
Sorry.
apart from that, I have other videos that gave me 11,000 views. Some gave me 20-something thousand views. I don't know. Let me see if you can see it here.
Okay. Move. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay.
So okay. Let me just read.
But there's something I want to ask. How many subscribers do you have on that channel? How many subscribers do you have on that channel?
On this the one I said I monetized this morning.
Yeah. No, is it the one? I mean, the one you are showing the analytics now.
It's the one I monetized yesterday.
Okay, the one you monetized this morning is the one that have 85,000 views in the past 24 hours.
In 48 hours, yes.
48 hours, yeah.
Yes.
So that means the channel is not up to 5,000 subscribers.
No, it's at 1,200 subscribers as I'm talking to you right now.
Wow. So you mean this channel you are showing me right now has...
And you don't need 5,000 subscribers to start making money on YouTube. See, once I have 1,000 subscribers, that's all I need. I don't need it. I need 1,000 subscribers and give me 1,000 watch hour every day. I'm making $1,000 a month. Don't even subscribe to my channel. Just watch the video. That's all.
Exactly.
Don't subscribe. Just watch. In fact, watch and drop your bad comments. It's good enough. Okay. If you can have a channel that can give you 500, let's even bring it down, 500 watch hour every day. If you are a monetized channel and you have a channel that is giving you 500 watch hour every day, you are a baller. The mistake we make is we want 500,000 views. You don't need views. We want 50,000 subscribers. You don't need subscribers. You only need 1,000 subscribers because we want to make money through AdSense. And that is the criteria to monetize and make money through AdSense.
Exactly.
So once you get your 1,000 subscribers, our focus changes to watch hour, not views. Right? So imagine that channel I told you was monetized today, and I have a video there that has 50,000 views. And because I'm not looking at the views, I didn't tell you 50,000 views. I told you that particular video gave me 1,200 watch hour. That's what I told you. I didn't tell you it gave me 50,000 views because the views don't matter. What translates to money is the watch hour, because that's if it plays, ads can play, YouTube makes money, they give you your cut. So don't subscribe, just watch and name watch hour. That's all. I'm good to go.
The YouTube entrepreneur. I hope the community they are learning. And seriously, you see, there's when you get to a point, I think it was in the last live stream when I was talking with 𝗪𝗪𝗥𝗏𝗪. She's a YouTube coach. We talked a lot. So there's where I said something about watch time. Watch time, that is very, very important, very, very key.
Yeah.
I think I think one of the live stream we talked. I shared about titles and thumbnails. So I was saying that I take titles more seriously than thumbnail, because there's something that made me just, that maybe I will make a video on that sometime, because there's one day I was browsing through YouTube, just going through YouTube. So I think there was an internet problem. There was a time MTN, we have national problem on internet and search. So then the internet was very slow. So I was just browsing through YouTube. I wasn't seeing the thumbnails. I was just seeing only the titles. So, it was just like I'm doing a blind search. I can't see the title, but I can't see the thumbnails, but I'm seeing only the titles. So that thing gave me another perspective that even if your thumbnail is not that catchy, your title can, let me see what this person is talking about. So that thing gave me another perspective.
Shock you?
Please, so
should I shock
shock us.
This channel, I told you that I monetize in 5 days. I don't create thumbnails for it.
You see it? In short, I'm going to do a live based on this comment you made. You see, I'm telling you, in short, you see, YouTube is something you need to understand it. Even the owners of YouTube, sometimes they don't even know what they are saying. That's what I noticed. Even those white guys, the owners of YouTube, sometimes they don't know what they are saying. And that's why you see at times when they have some system glitch, they don't know how to explain it. They just keep you mute because then they can't figure it out. I noticed that when there's one of my videos I did about a year or 2 years ago on AdSense. People have been complaining how to close AdSense. And most of the viewers, I know most of the people that are in this community, they came through that video. YouTube, people have been complaining for years how they can close their YouTube channel. There's one bug like that. But it was when I was trying to resolve someone's AdSense issue, that's where I encountered that challenge. And I just tried something and the thing just worked. And I just made video on that. Till today, there's no documentation on YouTube support page or AdSense support page on how to resolve that problem. So this thumbnail, please go ahead. Just tell us what's the process, how you do your videos, what is what they call it, your schedule, how you upload your upload schedule and the rest. Hello, Ruth, are you there? Wow, we've lost Ruth. Okay, we've lost Ruth. I think she will join us shortly. So there's this, what Ruth said just confirmed what I thought about some I think this some few weeks ago or a few days ago, talking about thumbnail and title. Just like we have not discussed this issue. We have not discussed about this before, but I just said from the experience I had with the internet search. If you are based in Nigeria, if you're in Nigeria, some few weeks back or some months back, there was this internet issue we had. So I was trying to struggle with the internet connection to browse through YouTube. And I discovered that the YouTube app couldn't upload the thumbnails. It was just showing me only the titles. So when I wanted to, I was just browsing to find a video to watch. So when I was just scrolling down, this thing gave me another perspective about how you can attract viewers to watch your videos. So, Ruth, I'm still waiting for your signal. Ruth, I'm waiting for your signal. Okay, we are waiting for Ruth. Yes, that's so powerful. I'm telling you. I think I was discussing with someone. Is it in that same stream? I was discussing with someone, and the person said, he believes that thumbnails is somehow powerful, is more better. But it's not that thumbnail is not important. Both of them are very, very important, because sometimes if you don't have good title or a title that can attract a viewer to click to watch your video, the thumbnail can compare maybe the way you act, or the way you react, can attract emotions and all those stuff. But this gave me another perspective, and recently I've been implementing such on my channel. I focus more on on titles than thumbnails. I always say this on this channel, that I do focus more on titles thumbnail. So let me go over to the comment area. I think some of you made some. Okay, I'm Africa. You said I found Tech Informant from Ruth's interview. Yes, there was a time I was a guest on our channel. So this also shows how you can collaboration when you collaborate with other content creators. That can also, and I Am Africa is one of my top. I mean, one of the top members in our community, is one of the top subscribers here, and I think he's based in the UK. I'm sure he's based in the UK, and he has once joined me in my live stream. So this another way, I've talked about this live stream. Guys, try live stream. And just like what Ruth just shared with us, she talked about watch hours. Live stream may not give you much money. Live stream may not give you enough views, just because you can imagine when you browse through your YouTube feed and you see videos with 1 hour 1 hour long videos and all those stuff, you won't be interested to watch them. So we can understand the feelings of viewers on YouTube. But when you announce your live stream, let people know that you are going to go live and they join you, by the time you start building huge amount of watch time hours on your channel, that could also consider, YouTube can consider that your content are making sense. Okay, Ruth is back. Okay, let me add you to the stream. Okay, you are welcome back.
Thank you so much. I don't know what happened. My plugs disconnected, internet disconnected, everything happened at the same time. So I just have to restart.
Okay, we are familiar with it. We're in Nigeria, anything goes. So now we are talking about title. But we are talking about titles and thumbnail. Title and thumbnail. And just like what I said before you went out, I told you of my experience on browsing on a very slow internet speed. And I discovered that I couldn't see the thumbnails. I was just seeing only the titles on my YouTube feed. So, and there's something you wanted to say. Please continue from that. You said you don't do much on your videos.
Okay, yeah. I don't create thumbnails for most of my videos. And the reason I decided to go this route was because when I was searching for the topics to focus on this new channel I just told you I monetized, the channels I saw creating the kind of content that I wanted to plug in, they were getting 300,000 views in less than 48 hours. And they also don't have thumbnails. They have terrible thumbnails. In fact, they use custom thumbnails. When they upload their videos, they allow YouTube to choose whatever thumbnails that they like, and they fly with it. So what I noticed that they do most of the time is their title, their keywording game is top notch. So they use similar titles because people already know, okay, that name. They already know. Are you with me? Like, what happened?
No, I'm hearing you.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you very well.
Oh my God.
No, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Oh, great. Okay, great. So once I noticed that they were using custom thumbnail, I'm like, okay, let's continue from there now. Let's use thumbnails and focus on the SEO. So instead of thumbnails, we do titles. We work on the titles, make sure that it's SEO friendly. We make sure the description has enough, targeted words that can, make the AI recognize who the videos are meant for. And then we also use tags as well, not more than 10. We just put tags there. And also we use end screens. Okay, so you will see when somebody watches one video, they watch another one, they watch another one. That's another way you can also increase your suggestion. So for this particular channel that I'm telling you about now, the top traffic are browse, suggested, and search. So that's exactly the target. Sure, you understand? Because of my knowledge of analytics, I also pay very close attention to where the traffic are coming from. So once I see that, okay, the traffic is coming from browse, suggested, and search, I knew that, okay, I've gotten it right. Let's fire down. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I'm not sure you guys are here. I'm not sure you can hear me. If you can hear me, just drop a comment in the comment section or something, because I want to show you evidence. Oh my God, it's like he left the stream. Can you guys hear? So let me show you this evidence now. So you can see here the last 28 days how viewers found this new channel. I don't know if you guys are seeing what I'm saying, but let me say it anyway. So you can see here how viewers found this channel the last 7 days. This channel is 7 old. So you can see there's browse number 1, search number 2, and suggested number 3. And that's exactly where I love to be. I don't care about notification. I don't care subscribers' views. I allow YouTube do the recommendation by themselves. So once I saw that the last 7 days of putting out videos on this channel, I was getting the right traffic from the right source, I knew that this thing is going to blow up, right? So once you focus on doing your SEO right, you're using the right keywords, you're using the right search terms consistently on the videos, and you're using end screen as well on the videos, you're going to likely get this type of, how viewers found your video. And this is just pure YouTube recommending the videos. You're not looking for sub to come and watch you. If sub, in fact, let them not watch. Just subscribe and go. Give me 1,000 and go. YouTube will guess people that will watch the videos. I don't know if that makes sense.
Okay. So someone was I'm looking at a particular. I'm trying to. There's someone that says wait, let me get question. Let me see this question. Okay, which particular gear do you use for your live stream? I mean, okay, that will be for another video. That's not the main topic. Then another question says, okay, this person says, do you show? Okay, I'm African. I am African. He said, do you show your face on all these or new channels or reusable content or just faceless channel? Any text to teach or whatever. Okay, so the question here is, do you show your face on any of these channels?
Okay, the only place I show my face is on Ruth Ohams. This is the only place you can see my face. You can't see my face any other place on the internet.
Channel. Okay.
My Ruth Ohams channel is the only place you can see my face. Even if you hear me talking on the other channel, you will not know that it's me. You can't tell that it's me. I'm a totally different person, because that's the vibe people respond to there. That's why I talk about the persona that you want to represent on the channel. Okay. Because you have to vibe, people have to vibe with you. They have to feel you. Even if they are not seeing you, they have to be able to connect to what you're saying, right? So there's a particular persona that I'm trying to portray in that channel, and I'm not showing my face. So you can't know it's me. Okay. Right? So yeah. So it's a faceless channel.
So what you mean is that, okay, one, it's a faceless channel, and two, there's something you talk about. If it's someone like now, for example, I'm a slow talker, and I think I calculate in my mind before I say something, so that makes it very slower. So that means someone like me is not qualified to do such content, to create such channel.
No, you can't.
Because
you can actually.
No. The reason why I'm saying this, I'm saying this is because there's someone that created a YouTube channel for like almost 3 years. She's here to monetize her channel. So she complained to me when I go through her channel. One, she's not camera friendly, or she doesn't have that camera attitude, So I wonder, the first thing I asked her was, you've been on YouTube, you have been making videos on YouTube for about 3 hours, and you are still not comfortable on camera. So that's a big problem. So that could be the reason why I mean, she's not catching up with what she wants to, her target. And based on like one of the things she told me, that that's her kind of person. So I told her that if that's your kind of person, probably you may not make it on YouTube, because one of the criteria, if you show your face on YouTube, you must have that that camera, attitude, so that people we accept you. Please just add to what I've just said.
Okay. I also bought my own secret again. When I started creating videos on camera and showing my face, I wasn't always this what word will I use now?
Vibrant.
I wasn't always this vibrant. I wasn't always this outspoken. So those times, what I do is that I pace myself when I talk, and I make sure that I type everything I'm going to say. So once I have my scripts written out, I read it like myself would normally read, which is very, very slow, very quiet. I just take my time and read it. So I had to learn editing, right? There are apps these days that you can use to face your words without changing the tone. So since I knew that I couldn't talk as fast as I would want to talk, because some people, when they are watching your video and you're dragging your sentence, it gets really boring. Let's be realistic. It gets really boring. So because I knew that people were not going to be able to watch the video if it's too sluggish, if it's too slow, I fast-paced the words. I record like a 20-minute video and I put it at 1.5 speed, right? So when it's playing, it's like I'm talking fast. Even my body gesture too will be different. You think I'm this vibrant person, but normal, I don't talk fast like that. But the more I do it and the more I listen to myself talking that speed, it started getting into my head like, okay, this is how you should be talking. This is how you should kick your point in, right? And that's how I learned. As I kept creating videos, video after video, my speech got faster. Sometimes now I go need to buy a break and now calm down, babe. Wait here, calm down. So now I have to practically tell myself to, hey, it's okay, calm down. Because sometimes I can just shoot and go and I will not know that I'm too fast. Yeah, so that's how I was able to, get over
Okay,
that.
so okay, what you mean is that even when someone is not good and it's not good on camera, they can improve. There's room for improvement.
Definitely. But write all your words, because if you don't know how to carry all the things you want to say in your head, your who and ha will be too plenty. Your who and ha will be too plenty.
Okay, but let me just give you a hint on this channel. If you watch my videos from 2023 backwards, I think from 2023 backwards, before I changed my I changed this setup. I mean, I changed to this setup. I do write scripts, try to catch up some words before making my videos. But there's something I noticed, because I think I shared the same with you on your live stream when you hosted me. I talked about trying to cut down some layers of production in my workflow. So I don't want things that when I remember that I'm going to edit this one, I'm going to do that. Creating video or making content will become, a kind of being a big deal. So, but if you watch my recent videos, I just be myself. I just get the point. I just say it. So now I can do like 3 YouTube videos in a week comfortably without if my tight schedules. I can do 3 videos. So what I realized is that I started this way much earlier, I couldn't have achieved this. But I started with scripting. So now I don't do.
It really helps.
Yes. If I want, please, guys in the community, this is a kind of expo. So like the way I normally do this thing, the first 1 minute or so, 30 seconds or 1 minute, maybe I can write script on that. I'll make sure that this I wrote down, I have to read that script word for word, because your first 30 minutes or 1 minute, first 30 seconds, or one 1 minute is just like your title and thumbnail. Because when someone click, when someone is being attracted by, by your what they call your thumbnail and title, the next thing is that first 30 seconds, 1 minute. If you can't hook them as well, that means you lose that viewer. So I like what you said, when you practice, so some skills as a content creator, there's some skills that you may not have currently, but you can, you can improve in those skills and those aspects. Just like what Ruth said, she said she wasn't as good as this years back, but after several practice, she got it right. So now there's a question in the comment section. Okay, let me check this. Excuse me. Okay, I think this person is custom. Okay, is custom nail necessary? She's asking this.
Custom thumbnail is custom thumbnails necessary.
Sorry, custom thumbnail, is it necessary?
Like I said, it's what I use. I don't create my own thumbnails for this particular channel. For other channels, I create thumbnails. For my 𝗏𝗪𝗏 channel, I create thumbnails. But for this particular channel, the strategy I decided to go with is to just use custom thumbnail. Whatever YouTube puts there, I use it like that. But I make sure that the first 30 seconds, like you said, and now I'm killing it. The first 30 seconds is hitting all the whole keywords. Very important. The first 30 seconds will load all the keywords. If I'm going to be talking about how to grow on YouTube, how to get subscriber, how I front load all my keywords.
Okay.
Because that will serve as the thumbnail at the end of the day.
Okay, so like what she's saying, when like for those of us new on YouTube, the meaning of custom thumbnails is like when you create your own thumbnails, like when you use something like Canva, another photo editing app to create thumbnails. Those thumbnails are called custom thumbnails. But there's those ones that YouTube will recommend from your video. Those ones are just the basic thumbnails. So what this person 𝗪𝗏𝗪 is asking is whether custom thumbnail is necessary. And Ruth is saying that in her channel, that's the channels that she is cashing out big time, that most times she doesn't create thumbnails for them. She just pick the one YouTube recommends. Abby?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So now let's dive into the upload schedule. How often do you upload on these channels? How often? Is it once in a week? Is it once in a month? Is it 20 times in a month or in a day? So please share with us.
All right. I actually upload every single day on all the channels. It's a job. That's the job. I'm not going to gatekeep for you guys.
So that's why they call. That's why I call you a full-time YouTuber.
Yeah. You know how you wake up in the morning and you go to work? Immediately my husband is leaving for work and my children are entering their school bus and leaving. I take my bath and sit down on this chair for good 4 to 5 hours every single day, including Sunday. Except the day I have something extra to do or I want to give myself a break. But I sit down here every day and I put out content on each channel every day. The only channel that I don't put content every day is this, my 𝗏𝗪𝗏𝗪 channel, because I know that I'm creating evergreen content there, and I don't have the energy to dress up every day. It's on the other channel, I could just sit down and just create very, very quickly. So every single day of the week, Sunday, Saturday, every day is a job, is my full-time job. I create content every day.
Wow. So how is your social life like?
Like I said, I do sometimes 3 hours, 4 hours in a day. Before 12 o'clock, I'm done with my work.
Wow.
Before 12. Remember, I'm a wife, I'm a mom, and the other one I told you privately. So definitely I have my outing days. I have a lot of things to do. So I have to schedule my time. I dedicate 2 to 5 hours every day for my filming. Once I elapse the 5 hours, whether I'm finished or not, I am off this chair. But every day, I must sit on this chair for 5 hours,
Okay.
3 to 5 hours every day.
So if you're aspiring to be a full-time YouTuber, just have in mind that you are taking up a job role, a full-time job role.
It's a
so
job.
Just like what
It's a
you
job,
said,
yeah.
you said you spend 5 hours every day on
3 to
creating
5
content.
hours. 3
3 to
hours
5
minimum, 5 hours max. Yeah.
Maximum, and you're cashing out over $1,000 on all your channels. So, guys, I want to
let me share testimony. Testimony time. Let me share testimony because this one is busting my bubble. For the longest time, I've been desiring to have electricity in my house for 24/7, but because I don't have,
we didn't get that. We didn't get what you said now. You said
for the longest time. For the longest time, I've been trying to get 24/7 electricity in my house so that I can create content. Because if you want to do this kind of thing I'm doing, you cannot do it if you don't have power. The only frustration I know that a lot of people are going to have with this thing I'm saying is power.
Electricity.
If you're working for somebody, they must provide electricity for you to do your work. As a content creator in your house, if you don't have power, you cannot work.
Yes.
So immediately YouTube start providing the money. I gather the money. October money, December money, January money, February money, March money. I pack all of them. Guy, I bought 6 solar batteries, invert 2.7 million. Oh my God. Oh, YouTube. Sincerely, it's something that I wouldn't have done. Like before October, it wouldn't have been possible. Or rather, I wouldn't want to stress my husband to start, oh, bros, bring money, let's do this thing. But YouTube just made it like play. Oh God, come and do this thing, fix it in 2 days. Go to the bank, Malan, change this money. Let's spend the money. See, guys, don't be hearing me and be taking vibration from my body. There's money on YouTube. By the time you see the money, you will be gingered. You will be asking the right questions.
Okay, you see,
give offering.
this thing you said, blessings. Okay, great one. So this thing you said about electricity, seriously, is a major challenge for African content creators. It's a very big challenge. You know, when you want to compete with other creators all over the world, or across the globe, there are many advantages they have. Like, okay, now, like, let me say, like Canada or Europe, Canada, Europe, and America. Like, if you want to buy, like now, if you want to buy an iPhone in Nigeria, it's a big deal. For those of us that are iPhone freak,
sure.
I think an iPhone is average $1,000, which is about like 1.2 million naira. So, like, you can see a young person can just go to a store, if it's in America, get it on on credit, start paying gradually.
Yeah.
But we don't have that kind of facility. We don't have that kind of facility here. So there are many advantages these guys in the Western or advanced countries, this advantage they have over us. So I always say, because this thing you just said, it just reminds me of a guy that I worked with. This guy made an average of $300 to $400 every month, and that's a huge money for him. But I'm so surprised he uses it. He doesn't invest back into his business, into his content creation, and I believe that's the only thing he's doing. So, like me personally, on this channel, when I got my first $1,000, just like what you did, I just bought a solar system. That's why you can see me that I go live. I go live. I do everything. I want once in a while I reinvest into what is giving me money. So
Very
guys,
important.
if you are new on YouTube, or you are a content creator, or you just monetize your channel, please always see it that okay, let me say, for example, you are making $500 every month. You can just save like $100 or $200 for a girl I recently saw on YouTube. I can't remember her name now. I saw her. She just joined YouTube, and her videos are performing very well. She's a Nigerian. I guess she's a Nigerian, but I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
But this girl, I was surprised. When YouTube, recommended that video, I watched it. She was on what they call it, unboxing her stand and her light. I can't remember. I'm trying to remember her name. It's unboxing, and I believe that was the first paycheck she got from YouTube. That's a wise idea. So now you've talked about your schedule and how you work. Now, if someone that is still finding their niche in the community, what can you've told us how you can easily get idea about these niches to venture into. So how will the person start? Is it for the person to switch niches on the same channel they have, or should they create another channel for the new niche?
Okay. I'll answer that question with an example. Exactly what I did for myself. Okay. When I spoke to Patyaba, and we're talking about testing out the process that she wanted me to go through, I wanted to use this 𝗪𝗪𝗥𝗶𝗏 channel to start adding that new content in it. And she reminded me to not make the same mistake you have been telling people not to make. I was so afraid to start a new channel. I will not lie. Even as a YouTube coach, I was so, in October, this was in October 2023, 6 months ago, I was afraid to start a new channel because I thought that 1,000 subscribers was unreachable. I thought 4,000 watch hour is impossible. But when a friend like Patyaba, she kept telling me, Ruth, go do this, you can do it. Not be you again. Do one, you feed one. Do one, you feed one. And I opened that channel. My greatest surprise, the way YouTube picked that channel in the first week, second week, third week, and it was monetized, that gave me the ginger to open a third, a fourth channel. I can even do a fifth channel if I want again. You get what I'm trying to say? So anybody that wants to go this route, please don't use your old channel. I'll tell you why. The old channel, YouTube already knows it for something. The reason why 𝗪𝗪𝗥𝗶𝗏 channel is taking too long to move is because I did a lot of rubbish on that channel. There was motherhood content, there was exercise content, there was network marketing content, there was lifestyle content. The things I've done on that channel, if na human being, if I don't buy. So I've done so many things that I wasn't supposed to do on that channel. So it only made sense that once I have a new channel that YouTube understood what the audience I was going for, what the channel was about, it's easy for them to fly with the channel. It is easy for them to, before you know what's happening, you're already seeing recommendation, you're already seeing suggested, you're already seeing search. Do you know that up till today, my 𝗪𝗪𝗥𝗏𝗏 channel doesn't have these three elements together at any point? It's still scattered. You to tell me today, to tell me external. Tomorrow, to tell me Google. Next tomorrow, tell me Facebook. As in, the year that this 𝗪𝗪𝗥𝗏𝗏 will have sense, I will give testimony that day. But see this channel I opened 5 days ago. YouTube already knows who the content is for. I just showed you something. You can see there is, when you go to 7 days ago, when I opened this channel, you can see there's browse, suggested, and search. That browse and suggested is YouTube recommendation. It's not me. It's YouTube doing the work for me. Just a channel that is about 7 days old. They already understand who the channel is meant for. Why that 𝗪𝗪𝗥𝗏𝗏 channel that is like grandmama channel? They don't still understand who they need to recommend it to. That video I put out on the channel, they're sending it to people that are watching gaming, people that are watching lifestyle. There's no way that channel will grow. So it's not YouTube fault. It's 100% my fault. I actually scattered that channel. Somebody actually told me, "Oh, Ruth, why don't you create another channel for YouTube education?" I said, "I'm not creating. Any year they understand channel, let them understand it. I'm not creating anything. Let them be doing whatever they are doing there." But this one, you can see how easy it is for them to recognize who is meant for. So anybody here that is thinking about, starting a new channel or creating fresh type of content, please don't use your old channel. Just keep that old channel as one of your channels. If you want to do it afresh, create a brand new channel with the same email, please. With the same email, especially if you already have Google AdSense activated. Just use the same email to create a new channel so that you just link the two channels, all your money will go to one place. So that's just it. Create a new channel and don't be afraid. If I can do it, I was afraid in October. Right now, I just monetized one today. Tomorrow, if I want to open another one, I can monetize it again because I'm a man.
Okay. Ruth, you're just cracking me here. Okay. Okay, exactly. Yes, I think this is the girl I'm talking about. 𝗕𝗲𝗪𝗂𝗧. Yes, YouTube has been recommending this girl video to me, and even in my studio. I mean, this girl, 𝗕𝗲𝗪𝗂𝗧, she has been, and I think she talks about YouTube and content creation, something like that. Because I was surprised I opened where YouTube was suggesting videos that content creators that my viewers are watching. Then her name popped up on my studio. Then I just checked her out, and I'm so impressed on what she's doing on her channel. So now, let me find. Okay, there's questions. I have a channel that has 0 subscribers. I stopped because it was not giving me the result I wanted. I'm thinking of switching the content to a different audience. Is that channel, is it too early to switch or too late? Let me just put it that way because it's just 600. Can someone switch at this early stage or is it too late?
600, how many years?
Yes, exactly. That is another question. How many years? If you say
it's 600, how old is it?
And how many videos have been uploaded?
If it's more than 6 months, please leave it.
If it's more than 6 months.
If it's more than 6 months, leave it. Go and open another channel.
Okay, so Star Celebrity Gist, you've heard from her. So Ruth, thank you very much. We're already hitting almost 80 minutes. So sorry guys that we didn't start on time. We had some technical hitches, and I know, please, for people that are just joining now, I just want you, if you can still show us that your earn analytics. Just, I think now the screen is clearer than when you shared it much earlier, so that they'll know that this seeing is believing.
I remember this one is from one channel, so that when you are thinking,
yes, this for one channel, and you are earning almost similar amount
on from the other channel. You get where we're going to. You get where we're going to now. So don't mind me, I can be very, very funny sometimes. Okay, so I don't know if you can see.
Okay, move if you can. Yes, move. Yes. Okay. Turn it, face it to the camera. Okay. I think we can see it. Anyone. Okay, it's okay. So anyone can screenshot it and check later to confirm. I think I can see in one of the months you have about over $700 in 1 month. There's one particular month, $700, and you have other hundreds of dollars in other channels. So, Ruth, thank you very much. I don't think, is there any other thing you need to share to new content creators, people just joining YouTube? Give us like 2 or 3 tips on how they can monetize quickly and how they can make more money on their channel. So sorry, before you say anything, I always say this: there are like 2 or 3 types of people on YouTube. There are people that upload video on their channel just for fun. They just enjoy uploading videos. Then they have people that upload videos on YouTube to promote their business, that their offline business. And then we have this another set, that is the content creators, people that are making content to earn money from the platform. So we are not, well, this video is specifically for those, for this last set of people that are creating content on YouTube to make money through ads revenue. So what is your advice to them? Like, just give us 2 or 3 tips and let me free you.
Okay, thank you so much. I think you know I don't tire. Okay, number one thing I would tell people is don't passion it. Throw passion away. Don't passion YouTube. Don't come to YouTube with your passion.
Okay.
Yes. Throw passion away. Because what you're passionate about, most people are not interested in. Most people are not interested in you. What they're interested in is what they're interested in. Number 2, what will give you money is what people are interested in, not what you are interested in. You are not the prize, right? So focus on what people are interested in, not what you are passionate about. Number 3, it's okay to have multiple channels. If you are a business, maybe you are promoting something on YouTube. Like I have a course, right? I offer consulting, but I talk about all of that on my 𝗪𝗪𝗥𝗏𝗪𝗏 channel. And because it's not giving me the kind of money that I need, and I'm full-time on YouTube, I decided to, shift away from there and look for other income source. Diversification is not a problem. It's not a bad thing. It's just like you having different portfolios. That's how I see all these my channels. If this one not bring money today, the other one will bring money today. If this one not give me money today, the other one will bring. One of them go sharp bring money. So there's no months that in the first 3 days of the month I have not hit threshold. It's not possible. The first 3 days of each month I don't hit threshold. So I know that anyhow I must get $100. Not do. So that is a way of me creating my own portfolio. And it's okay for you to do that. Don't be afraid of, hey, how am I going to do? See, my dear, if you see money, ginger will enter your body. I tell you, go do all right. Thank you so much for having me, Mr. Jonathan.
Okay. So, Ruth, thank you very much. I know, even I think you stayed over 30 minutes before we go live due to the technical glitch. So I appreciate and I understand the other side of the thing we discussed earlier. So please, thank you very much. Please, I'm going to share the link to her channel. So do you have any course, before you go, do you have any course or consulting so that where people can reach out to you, maybe if they for YouTube entrepreneurship? Do you have any course for now?
My brother, I don't get time for that kind of thing. I cannot even lie. I cannot even pretend. The only thing I can offer now is 30 minutes call. If you go to my link in my bio, that's the only thing you will see. And it's $100 per 30 minutes. If you don't want book, leave. No time. No time.
Oh, okay, Ruth, thank you very much. I appreciate you joining us. And I know, please, people should go to our channel. If you are part of the community, you can also visit her. She's doing similar content like what I do here on our channel too. So you can go there and you will learn a lot. So Ruth, thanks once again. Let me free you. So we chat after the stream. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, thank you. I know, I'm sorry that I couldn't answer a lot of questions because I know we are having issues with the internet. Okay, so Posh Hustler team, he say, I'm 2 years on YouTube and I don't have up to 3,000 watch hour, but I have been consistent. I don't know what to do. You've been on YouTube for 2 years. Just let me, any answer I'm going to give you on this stream will be based on what Ruth has just said. She just said that because she monetized her second channel. She monetized her second channel in less than 21 days. And another thing we learned from her was that she started creating content on what people are interested in. She have her 𝗪𝗪𝗥𝗞𝗦𝗛𝗛 channel. She have that one about 3,000 subscribers, and she barely get views on that channel. So she now created another channel. In less than 21 days, she got that channel monetized. Now she created the second one, and just this morning while we were speaking, she just showed me another one that she just monetized her fourth channel. So currently she has about 4 YouTube channels that she's running. And from what she said, she's doing it full time. She dedicates 3 to 5 hours every day on YouTube. She just do it as as a full-time job. So she has shown the what they call it, the analytics she just showed, the earnings she just showed. You can see that you can go back, refer to this video, you can go back to where she showed it and screenshot it. You can zoom it to see the actual amount there. Some are in 700, some in 600. $600, I mean US dollars, not Canadian, not Taiwanese dollars, I mean US dollars. So you had what she have invested in, she bought, and I knew that this would be a major problem for her, electricity. She bought a solar system with the money. So she's doing a lot, she's doing well. You can reach out on her channel if you can find time to to train. Just like what she said now, she's focused on these channels, and these channels are raking in over $1,000 on a monthly basis to her. So if you say you can't get up to 3,000 watch time hours, and you have been on YouTube 2 years, then you need to watch. Now the next, like me personally, if I want to advise you professionally, you look at what other content creators are doing in your niche. I mean, those content creators in your niche, check out what they are doing. Then, those ones that are performing very well or that are succeeding, check out what they are doing, and then you can replicate that. So if it is a good camera good video quality, or their sound they are good, or they do their presentation, just check 1 or 2 things, or probably their thumbnails and their titles are out of this world. They find how you can replicate same on your channel. I think the best way to succeed is to replicate other people's successes in your own way or your own style. So guys, thank you very much for hanging around, and I hope you guys learned a lot. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and also go to 𝗪𝗪𝗥𝗞𝗦𝗛𝗛 channel. You check out her videos. They are very, very insightful. Now, there's something she said while we were discussing. She said that the video that turned her life around, she invited a guest that came to her channel, and the person gave her this idea, just like a light bulb moment. That video, till today, that video has not gotten up to 1,000 views. Let me put it at that. Probably not up to 500 views. But that video was the video that turned her channel around. So this gets to show that, let me say 90% of people on the internet, they are more interested on entertainment. Everybody wants to make money. Everybody wants to, you want to be wealthy or rich. But those knowledge, those things that will turn your life around, or those kind of knowledge that will be like a special moment in your life, this kind of content are hidden somewhere. But the issue there is that we are easily attracted with the entertainment. That's why you see YouTube is performing more than long form content creators. Because I saw there's one channel I saw about 3.something million subscribers with less than 100 shorts. You can imagine. And when I check the channel, they don't have long form videos at all. No long form videos. They just have only YouTube shorts, and they are into entertainment content. So that's just to show that a lot of people are more interested in entertainment. So if you want to make money, then you make entertainment content because that's what people are after. But if you are skilled or well experienced, you can create content even in your niche as well. And if you are fortunate, the next video I'm going to make, I'm going to share about the reason why YouTube are paying so much on some certain niches. So I'm going to delve into that, and I will use one or two top YouTubers in Africa to give that example. So let me go. You say, you said, can you help me with an answer? Sorry, please resend the question. I have overload here. I have message overload here. Okay, I stopped dropping content like, okay, let me go upwards. Okay, you're the one that said you have 600 subscribers and you stopped dropping content like 9 months now. So the best to do is just to start a new channel. Just start a new channel. I think that would be the quickest answer without knowing other details behind the scene. I'll just suggest that you just start. You have 600 subscribers, so you can just start a new channel. Then follow the strategy that Ruth has shared. Look for what people are watching after. Just like what I explained earlier, there are like 3 types of people on YouTube. People that upload videos just for fun, or maybe they just want to upload videos on YouTube just to store their videos, not necessarily to make money. Then there are another set of people that make videos to drive traffic to their business, that their offline business. And then we have the content creators, people that are making videos on YouTube in order to earn from ad revenues and other revenue that is attached to the ecosystem. So let me see this one. Please, can I use one address account for multiple channels with different emails? I've not tried that, but I think you can. You can do that. Okay, this person, 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪, which 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 gear do you use for your live streaming? I mean, like camera, lighting, micro. I'm going to make a dedicated live stream and solely for subscribe. If you have not subscribed to this channel, do subscribe. I'm going to make a live stream where I will share the gears that I use on this channel, from the camera to the microphone to the computer, the lighting, and some other things you need to know for me to achieve something like this. So thank you very much for joining this live stream. It has been a wonderful time with and Ruth. I appreciate you coming to share your share the strategies you used and the story behind the glory. Share it on this channel, and we all have tapped into it. So if you're interested in this, in making $1,000 a month on YouTube, you follow the strategy that Ruth has shared. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.